So then, concerning the Mardukite work that has been prepared for opening a Stargate on BELTANE, we find this current from Merlyn, Marduk, St. Michael the Archangel, this current, which is to be reestablished in this brave new world, so to speak. Now, a new Babylon, perhaps, may be the best way to describe it, a perfection of a Zionistic ideal that is already prophetically described in various forms and systems. This process has already begun, and in a few short weeks of making this video, it will be the first AKITI Spring Festival to be observed by dedicated Mardukites and Chamberlains, when the zodiacal signs annually enter the sign of Aries, the realm of Marduk, since it would be the first time in which this has occurred since the founding of the ministries last year. So, a monumental event indeed. In case you don't understand of which I mean, the reason that we do indeed start our astrological calendar, the zodiac of the Chaldeans, with the spring equinox, with that New Year's festival, with the ram, is because of Marduk. So, this year, as currently the Nabu Maerdechai of the ministries and the Chamberlains, I am trying to band together with other Mardukites all over the globe to conduct a synchronized opening of the Marduk Gate, which is essentially the cracking of the sixth seal. If you don't know what that means, wow, that's going to require some more working time videos in and of itself. But at this juncture, let me explain that in normal operations, those who are followers of the shamanistic path of the Necronomicon, which has not been complete in terms of the Enuma and the tablets of Marduk, but which is a good place to start. At any rate, usually it is done alone, and at the end of the rite it is closed. But on BELTANE 2009, the gate will be strongly thrust open by many, and it will be left open to all until the end of days. Now, the evening of April 30th, May's Eve, is potentially the most powerful time for such a gate working, from our side. It exists opposite the famous Samhain Halloween threshold. The key to the dimensions opens daily, as is described when the great bear hangs from its tail. It appears to be most significant at BELTANE when it occurs just before the midnight threshold. This BELTANE, April 30th, the evening of April 30th, 2009, will be the 6th day of the moon, and the gate opens at approximately 11:30 p.m. According to Simon Peter's Gates of the Necronomicon, for the 2009, it says, Pluto continues to rise at 11:30 p.m. on BELTANE this year. Jupiter and Neptune are conjunct in Aquarius, giving rise to spiritual insights, illumination, and energy for walking on the stars. So get this. Gaga, Pluto, stands as gate messenger, again, nothing new. But Jupiter, Marduk, and Neptune, Enki, actually meet up in Aquarius, the sign of the Lord of the Waters of Life, and the sign of our New Age Eon. So, can you say family reunion? Given that the spring season is so significant to the tradition, especially March through June, you can understand the haste in which to get these things together for dedicated folks. An electronic version of the Mardukite report called Marduk and the Anunnaki, which is about 20 pages long, was sent to those already involved with us, so to speak. We also made 50 hard copies in conjunct with 50 names and powers of Marduk, in lieu of the AKITI festival coming up and the BELTANE opening. So, things to get a hold of us on if you are so interested on that.